Hi Gemini, my name is Leona from Supra ConsciousSoul, and this is your November reading. So initially you come into the reading with the Three of Cups. Now this talks about getting together. It talks about small gatherings. It talks about you kind of, I feel like you guys are keeping yourself to yourself this month. You're keeping it small. You're keeping it tight. You're feeling like a little bit restricted, I feel, because you come into the reading with the Two of Coins, and this is about you balancing your finances. It's about you juggling. It's about you trying to make ends meet. It's also about the King of Pentacles, so it's about getting your finances in order, getting the foundations of the finances in order, getting all your paperwork together, making sure that you're fulfilling certain obligations, yeah. And you could feel like you're juggling, but it's all paperwork you're juggling. But with this card, the good thing is that you can see this ship coming in. He has already set sail for this ship, so that's why he knows that he needs to just juggle until it comes. He needs to just wait until that ship gets unloaded and it's brought to shore. So he's just having to keep the momentum up. But there's also this warning here to tell you to make sure your paperwork's in order, make sure you've got everything signed that needs to be signed, make sure there's no your T's and your I's are crossed, yeah. It's about making sure that you are organized in a financial sense, making sure that you are putting money away possibly, if you can, as well, because it talks about establishing a foundation. So once you do master this and you become the King of Pentacles, then it's like you can become you're not going to be in that juggling position. It's saying also that that juggling position is temporary for you guys, Gemini. So next to that, we have a decision, or you waiting for a decision, feeling like your hands are tied, there's not much you can do. But with the Tower card here, I really do feel like there's not much you can do apart from wait for the information to come in. Yeah, wait for the revelation, wait for the news, wait for... It's like there's almost this dread, like you're waiting for things to crumble. But the only things that will crumble right now are the things that are not serving you, the things that need to go. So if anything does crumble, it's only because it needs to go, and it is out of your hands, I feel, with this card. Or if it is in your hands, it's like you've already got the answers, but you're still in a stalemate. So it could be calling you to take a leap of faith, because we have the Four of Wands and then we have the Six of Swords. So it's calling you to take a leap of faith, to commit to something, to jump, to allow yourself to trust that God will catch you, to allow yourself to trust that this is for your highest good, and it is taking you somewhere where you can, taking you to something that you can get more of a level of commitment from. But it's almost like you have to jump before this commitment is going to be given to you. It's like you have to trust in the universe that they'll protect you and they'll catch you. But this is also a 4, so it's telling me it's about foundations for you guys this month, Gemini. It's about making sure that those foundations are tight, yeah. It's about making sure that these are the right width apart, so that it's not too wobbly, so that it's strong. That's what they're saying to you guys. You also have the Temple Path card, which is 12, which breaks down to a 3. So there's also this sense of the Hanged Man for you guys. There's this sense of you being in limbo and not being able to do something about it. But this card tells you that you are being protected at this time, as long as you can have faith and trust in spirit, and as long as you can sort out your foundations, because here again we have the foundation card, but it breaking down to a 3 means that there's a lot of changes, but and it could also mean travel, it could also mean creative changes such as a job, it could also mean that you're a little bit imbalanced just while you're waiting for things to balance a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? While you're waiting to get that stability, it's telling you to have some faith this month, Gemini. Okay, so I feel like you've been isolating yourself, possibly regretting things that maybe have walked away, or you've walked away from, or things, or a type of lifestyle that you've left behind, or an emotional connection that you've had to leave. This could be walking away from a relationship, walking away from something that you invested a lot of time into, or you feel like you need to invest more time into certain areas of your life, possibly. Then you need to re-put it back into certain areas of your life. It's about also allowing yourself to listen to your intuition, because she's got her back to her intuition here. She's not allowing herself to... there's a sense of regret, there's a sense of remorse, there's a sense of thinking, wishing you'd done something different. But it's about, you see how that cloak is red there, that talks about manifestation. You can't sit here crying over that's already spilled. It's about you walking off in a new direction towards that red, towards where the manifestation is, towards the next stage, let's say, the next stage of development for you guys emotionally. We do have this, we have the King of Swords and then the 10 of Swords. So right now, you're feeling like you have the whole weight on your shoulders. You're almost dead, but you're not dead yet, Gemini, because this is the highest level of mental anxiety you can get. And what it's saying that is, with the King of Swords, that there will be an element of justice within this situation. There will be an element of fairness that comes about from this situation. Even though you may feel like you've just been run over, there will be an element of fairness. So, in the center of your reading, you have the 5 of Pentacles and the Magician. So this is about you making a choice about what you want to focus on. You can feel like you're out in the cold, like you've been a victim, or you can start making your own shoes. Yeah, you can start mending your own shoes and deciding, you know what, I'm manifesting and this isn't what I want to manifest. This is also telling you as well to have faith, to have faith in the process. And it's also telling you to not to focus on what you have or what you can create with the Magician, and to not necessarily focus on a lack. The 5 of Pentacles is about a worry, a sense of worry, excuse me, feeling like we've been left out in the cold, feeling like all doors are shut, feeling like there's nothing much we can do about a situation. But there is with the Magician. He's telling you to think more positively and to turn it and spin it around and start doing what you need to do to create your next steps, rather than worrying about what the lack, because the next step of this would be the 6 of Pentacles, which is what you have underneath it. So that is good for me. And we also have the Knight of Pentacles. So as you can see, there's that worry going round in his head, worry going round in his head. But look, we have the 6 of Pentacles here. This is about another sense of fairness. It's about justice in terms of energy, in terms of money. There's a reciprocation, there's a balance, there's a fairness, there's a level of give and take with this. It also bodes well for like loans, finances, money coming back to you. Yeah, just money and energy, and being turned around, so that it's almost like, yeah, you can feel it going and coming and going and coming. There's movement there. So then you move on to the Hanged Man and the Queen of Wands. So the Hanged Man is asking you to, you feel like you're sacrificing, you feel like you're getting pulled through the ringer, you feel like you're a victim again. But with this card, the Hanged Man is telling you to twist it around and kind of go out and do something. Turn it around and stop with the stagnant energy and just go out and do something. Go out and do something passionate. Go out and bring some more joy back in and stop worrying and change the perspective of how you're dealing with this energy. Okay, so your energy card for that was first chakra, Archangel Michael, and this just talks about your base chakra and at the bottom of your spine, and it's saying that there's a need to make sure that it's like this is what is making you uncomfortable this month. You might be feeling like your security's threatened, like but it's the base things. It's like your security. It's all those things that you need to live. You need food, you need water. It's saying that your survival instinct is kicking in this month. But the way to defeat that is to make sure that all the foundations are straight, is to make sure that you've got 4 walls instead of 3. It is to make sure that you look at things from a different perspective, because financially, for your last 2 cards, you have the King of Pentacles, which is a Dan for finance, and the 10 of Wands. So it's saying, yeah, you've got a whole heap of pressure to unload this, but it has brought in that abundance that you needed. All that work was worth it. It's like you feel more secure by the end of the month, Gemini. You feel more stable in terms of finances, and it's good because this card is your card coming out of the reading, and in the other deck it's also the card coming in. So this is showing the need to get things sorted, and this is showing the abundance. So that's pretty clear what you guys need to do this month. But your final energy card is man holding a coin, and it's telling you that somebody could be coming in to that's a man possibly that is gonna help with finances. It could be to help with healing. This is about this is about value, healing, wealth. So this is saying as well that you could also be, that it could talk about a man at work and finances. You could also meet a wealthy older man with this card as well. Or that could be somebody that comes in, delivers information to you about finances. Yeah, so that is your message, Gemini. I hope this has helped. Take care, stay blessed. If you want a personal reading, don't forget to hit me up on the email below. Take care. Thank you for watching. Bye.